up, y'all? I'm Lisa Blonay, and you're locked into Blonay Media. Make sure you smash that like button, share out this live. If you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. I am back to catch you up on the tea or whatever. We are the third party. Remember, this is a commentary and reaction channel. Your POV is welcome in the chat. Just talk to me nice. Look, y'all, drop them jewels, hype me up, join the vibe, because once we locked in, ain't no switching up. Let's get into this tea, y'all. All right. Now, I just wanted to go ahead and take some time, you guys, to go back into the readings of Ronnie Doe. Now, I've already did part 2 and part 3, okay? And I just thought that in the movement to get justice for Ronnie and to solve the tragedy that happened to him, okay, last year in February, I thought it appropriate to take a look back at Ronnie Doe's initial reading with the Prophet Don official. Not only is it important to allow Ronnie to speak and never let his voice fade, because of course the truth will always ring true, right? It will never be irrelevant. And we live on forever. And with all of the fakery and, the false prophets and the lies and the habitual liars that we listen to so many, so much on this here internet, right? All of the lies told by people who held grudges and hated and wished harm on this young man. I feel it is important for positivity to always shine through and to be one of those people. I want to be one of those people, one of those vessels, okay? It's also important to point out that it's not a question of if you believe or not, or if your opinion is, good for or against what we are about to witness. It is about acknowledging the truth and transparency that came out of this reading. Okay, let me make sure you guys can hear me at first, because sometimes I just be yapping my jaws and y'all can't hear me. All right. I just want to show goodness and grace. And I feel like this is just another piece to solving what really happened to Ronnie Doe. Okay. And I want him to always be recognized, right? Now, an ongoing investigation is still in the works. Okay, we don't know exactly what's going on, right? But we know that the wheels of justice are turning, okay, as far as we know, right? And I can only hope and pray that they find the despicable responsible. And I hope what they did to Ronnie comes back to them 10 times. I'm just being honest, okay? Let's go ahead and get into this reading, okay? Now, let me go ahead and pull this up. I will be in the chat. But let's go ahead and get started with this reading, okay? Let me go ahead and pull this up for you guys. And I just thought it was appropriate because I did part 1 and part 2, right? That the Prophet Don official did, but we never saw the initial reading. At least I never saw it, okay, until now. I didn't even know, like I said, I had no idea about the Prophet Don official, okay? And I really had no idea that he did a reading for Ronnie before his passing. Now, before we get into this, I would like to say and give out my condolences, sending positive vibes and prayers to the friends and family and anyone who was affected by the loss of this young man's life, respectfully. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. And then we'll talk about it. Hello. Hold on now, because we be running into technical difficulties. I'm getting ready to start this. Green hearts in the chat if you can hear it, okay? Green hearts, so I won't go on and on and on and y'all can't hear it, okay? I know that's frustrating. Gets on my nerves. So I want to be fair to you guys because you're showing up and I do owe you that, all right? So green hearts in the chat to let me know that you can hear it. All right, here we go.
Hold on right quick.
I'm
What's
down
here?
south, Orlando, Florida. We're in the building with the beautiful Nikki. Yeah, what's popping?
What's popping, Don? We
I'm
back
telling you,
at it again. You in demand, my boy.
yeah,
You
you
in
already know, little mama. You already know what's going on, Queen. And the pleasure's all mine, and I appreciate you, Queen, for allowing me to like be on your platform. And you always tell the truth. Like I said, I go to you for advice, and I'm a prophet. But I know whenever you say something, it's golden. That's
like,
real.
how that happened? I'm like, I be
I
coming to
don't
you.
know. God made the Father. Blame the Father for it. I mean, it is what it is. And I appreciate you because you real. We need you. The world needs you. You know that?
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Well, we just gonna get right into it. You feel me? We
Yeah.
got my boy, we got special guest, Ronnie Doe,
All
Chrisean
right.
Rock, ex and potential baby daddy. We gonna get to the bottom of it. Prophet Don gonna help him out. I see Ronnie is in the back. I'm gonna pull him up
All
and let's get
right.
straight into it.
Let's get right to it then.
Hello, hello.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling?
I'm
What's
good.
going
What's
on,
up,
kid?
little
A
bro?
pleasure to meet
Pleasure to
What's
you.
up?
meet you.
For sure.
I,
For sure.
I see you, Ronnie, doing your thing, making these people crash out.
Yeah.
Uh, definitely been leaving and tasting some people mouth.
Yeah.
They is coming for Ronnie.
Yeah, they on my heels, man. They won't let me breathe.
Hey, you didn't need to feel out. I'm saying same shit.
It's all
The fuck?
good though. It's all good.
For
Oh,
sure. All right.
so
Well,
we just gonna get right into it. Prophet Don, take it away. Ronnie,
okay.
you in
Okay.
good hands.
I
Okay.
just want you to. My name Prophet Don. I've been prophesizing a little bit about me since I was a kid. I had a gift. You know what I'm saying? I'm just an ordinary person. I'm down to earth. But right now it's about me reading you. So what I want you to do is take 3 deep breaths, like that, and like that, and breathe in, and then breathe out, and then tell me and say your name real quick, and then I'm gonna pick up on your energy. We'll get it moving from there.
What you want me to say? My first name or
It
like?
could be a nickname, bro. It don't even gotta be your whole name. You can just meditate. It's just your energy I gotta pick up. Okay, so what I pick up is more like you had like there was two, like the energy of 2 miscarriages, the energy of wanting to know the child is yours. So I want to make that clear. Like if you ever felt like you're being lied to about something, more like you're being lied to, and then it's more like the person that was pregnant. Don't say her name because I don't want to know about fame or nothing. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like the person got closer to you maybe like a month and a half before they got pregnant, and before that to have the child around you. So this child is connected to you somehow, but you're being discriminated on somehow over your own blood. So with that, it's kind of like they're not even willing to take a test to give you a chance to be rightfully what's yours. So that would be something that would hurt me, knowing that deep down inside there's a connection there, but you're being disconnected. But also, I'm not here to bash nobody because I want to pick up on the energy of you, like the energy of scores 111 follows you. So I, I apologize first of all because you're a good man. You're a great king. You're a provider, but you're just being lied to.
Yeah.
And I feel like anger building up, but you wanna know where to target anger, but it's like really like then you beat yourself up because like you're with a woman. I don't want to say their name, but you're with a woman that's basically cursed. They're in their own battle. They're suicidal. They'll pour out their heart and sleeve to you, but not the world. So you carry a lot of weight on your shoulders because nobody know this woman more than you. Like nobody know this woman more than you, bro.
Right.
And then on top of it, like the family, it's a detachment between them and their family because you're actually dealing with a girl that was a good girl at one point. At one point, they
Yeah.
were good at school. At one point, everything was good, like a perfect little nerd. And then all of a sudden, you met somebody, and I'm not downing who they met. They met a gangster. They met somebody that's living in that world, but at the same time, you ain't. You a solid dude too. You not no clown ass square ass nigga.
For
So you
sure.
down to earth. You had to carry a lot of weight. And what the world don't know is your pain. The world don't know your truth. The world don't know how good of a person you is. Imagine, just picture yourself being in your shoes. Like you're a father figure. You're a mentor to this person. You love this person. You care about them. You've been betrayed over, and then you forgive. You're forgiving, and then you forgive, and then you're betrayed again, and then they're betrayed, and then they run to you with the truth because the world don't know the truth, bro. I respect you for one reason, for a lot of reasons. The main reason I respect you because if you really wanted to be nasty, if you really wanted to be a nasty nigga, dog, you got so much shit that you can say, but you're not trying to air nobody out.
For sure. For sure.
You ain't trying to air nobody out. You don't care about that fame shit. You are solid. You solid. Then you're loyal. You're drowning in your own loyalty.
For sure.
You too loyal.
Yeah,
So
my main thing is I'm trying to get this paternity, bro. I ain't really.
You're not gonna get it because if you get that, it'll ruin what they got set up, and you know that.
Yeah.
Because you know the real them. Look, this person is definitely, when I know who it is, but I'm not trying to cap off fame, and everybody know who you are, of course. What I'm saying is that it's not fair to you because, like, if they get that fraternity, it'll fuck up their whole campaign and their whole motion. But what's wrong is, like, you're big on family. You're big on unity. Like, you love your mama. You respect your sister. You gave this person too many chances, but guess what? It's really not her fault. At one point, this was a good student. At one point, this was a great athlete. But alcohol is their downfall. Like, there is a generational curse that's blocking this person from blossoming, and there is some type of abuse being done to the child. The child, like, I see alcohol and drugs involved even before the child brain could fully develop. That was your child. Like, this your lady, bro. Fuck fame. You know the real her.
Yeah.
You know the pain. You know what Hollywood did to her. You know the pain, and you ain't capping off of it. You don't want no fame off of it. You ain't trying to gain no recognition off of it. You just want to be a good father to your child, and that's it.
Yeah, and for me, it's like I already see what it did to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already see what it's potentially doing to him as well. So it's like, if it is mine, you feel me, I want to step in. If not, you feel me, I could live with that too. I just need to know if it is or if it's not.
It's yours, but that's why you can't get a test. You know that's your baby. You just want.
Not even saying it.
You know this your baby. The world knows it's your baby, but the world also know that you ain't gonna get a test. It's not fair to you. But I do want to let you know on a little secret. Like, this person tells you how they being cheated out of shit. They tell you everything. They confide in you. They trust in you. But then they pull away, and then you want to know why? Because she has a curse. That's why she's cursed. She's not happy. She's suicidal. You know the real her.
Mm-hmm.
She cries to you. You the shoulder to cry on. When the world beating their ass up, they go to you. If you ain't around, which you're always around, after all the betrayal you went through, bro, you never turned your back, bro. You still was there. You solid.
Yeah, for sure. So let me ask you this though, Prophet Don. So if I know you can't say what you would do for me, but like, so since you know I ain't gonna never get a test, how would you advise me to move forward?
Well, continue being close to her, being her friend, and then if she does, you want to know why you can't get a test, bro?
Yeah,
because it's your child. That's why, and they know that, and because it'll fuck up their campaign and their motion. That's why. And number two, you don't care about no motion. You're just a solid good dad. You're a solid good friend. Like, when they suicidal, who they run to. When they family turn their back on them, who they run to. When the world against them, you are the person they run to. And you ain't airing nothing out. You ain't saying nothing. You ain't capping. You're not trying to get fame out of it. You was a solid. She'll never have true love again. You are true love.
Damn, Ronnie, you were her true love.
True love. Bottom line, point blank. She know it. Now the world can know it. You did nothing wrong. And you're the type of, look, this time, I'm not trying to air you out or say nothing, but you're the type, imagine a boyfriend, imagine a man that would tell you the truth, even if they cheated, before they even had a thought to cheat. You're so real, you keep it real with her before anything happened. You just wanted her to keep it real with you. You're not guilty of nothing. And I'm not down at her, but she does carry Hollywood twisted her head around.
Yeah,
it ain't always things said. She told you the truth. She cried out to you. Nigga, if you was slimy, you would have recorded her ass and aired her ass out because you got dirt on her. But it's not about dirt. You don't even care about fame. You just living your natural life and breathing air. You want to know if that's your child. You want to be there in her life for the child. And guess what? Unfortunately, she is your twin flame. That's why you forgive her so much. That's why it hurts so bad. So you forgive her. It's like she your daughter. And when you was her boyfriend, you was her best friend. You're her boyfriend, her mentor, her everything. That's why it will hurt her more to hurt you, and you won't never get a test.
Mm.
Even if you paid her for it, she ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, I
No, no.
agree with you. I agree
Why?
with you.
It's because you always was big. You always was big on family, and she know that. It's
So
hurting you more. That this hurts you more than anything because you big on family, and she knows that.
yeah,
I feel it. But I see a blessing coming your way. I see like the energy of abundance coming your way. You're working on a business. This all gonna go in your favor. You got to be careful with your manager and who you choose though, because you really don't need nobody, and you don't care about the spotlight like that. But the light's on you now. It's your turn to shine. You're not asking to shine, and unfortunately, you went through pain and loyalty for this. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. You know I'm not lying.
you not.
You went through pain and loyalty. Now, what I pick up on you is that you vibrate high. Kids, women, and children do love you. I see a grandma figure that walks. It's a lot of pain and tears in you. You know, you're not the type of person that cry. You cry alone. You barely even like to cry.
For
You don't
sure.
cry.
For
But
sure.
when it comes to your child, not knowing and wanting to be a father figure, women will honor you. You should be honored. A woman will be honored to have a man like you in their life because you're solid. You're a mentor. You care about her health. Everybody caring about money. You're caring about her health. That's why she can't never really fully shake you off. But she is cursed. For her to be back to her normal self, she has to break that curse factor that's on her, or she'll go from guy to thinking he's the right one to thinking that's the right one. But really and truly, man, you're the only person that knows the real her. And you know I'm not lying. You would have been done got off this damn live. You'd have been like, man, this nigga full of shit. Bye. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Yeah.
not fair to you, because like if you know the truth, her fear is you knowing the truth and you pulling away. Fuck the fame. So you knowing that she lied, she doesn't want to admit that she lied. You don't think and like I mean I'm new to this whole getting into this world of stuff. So I don't want enemies, but if I have to tell the truth to have an enemy, then fuck it. All right, and then if it's real, all right, then let her give you a test tomorrow so the world can know that's your child. She won't do it. And see, that's how it is with strong black men. They want to be there for their kids, and these women are, and it's not their fault. A lot of them are going through mental problems. A lot of them going through alcoholic problems and drugs. But really, it's not weed or drugs. It's alcohol with her. It's the spirit of alcohol. So she's hiding pain from childhood, and also she was violated. She's being used. Her money. She has to give money in several directions. It's not really fully directed to her like how it's supposed to be. Like she let you down. She told you something. She promised you something and broke it. Lie after lie. You keep forgiving and forgiving and forgiving and forgiving. Nigga, ain't that Jesus himself only could forgive as much as you. Ain't nobody else on the planet built like you, dog, because we just born in sin. Like you're so golden that's why your blessing's so big. Your blessing is tremendous because of your heart. You kind-hearted to those that deserve it. You know what she's going through. You can feel it, but it wasn't right to you because, like, no matter what she does, she gonna come back and tell you the goddamn truth anyway. But the world don't know.
Right.
You're her only true love and first love. She doesn't know what love is. She know what fame is. She know what money is. But you not in her life gonna affect her. She opened up to you, and a little bit after that, she became suicidal. More. Am I making sense?
Yeah, you make a sense. You make a lot of sense.
Bro, I feel bad for you. Like that's why I feel tears inside of me because you know that's your child. She know that's your child. But for the love of whatever she's going after or whatever she faces, she ain't gonna admit it. And I feel like when the baby was gonna be born, she wanted to be closer to you than anybody. Does this make sense?
Yeah, I mean, she was nigga. She
Hello. Hold on right quick.
Down south, Orlando, Florida.
Okay, you guys, that was the reading. Let me see if there was another part to this one, okay? Because it kind of cut off. Maybe not, because this probably was on another platform and it was probably edited down as an Instagram post. I do want to give shout out to Captain for Likes again, or Captain for Likes reacts, but just Captain for Likes, right? We know her as Captain for Likes. I want to give a shout out to her. I want to give a shout out to Prophet Don Official as well. Um, Let me just check right quick before we get into our conversation. I really get into the comments because I just want to know. I don't know. Okay. Um, just let me read the caption. You guys know I'm a caption kind of chick. And it says Prophet Don Official. Well, it says spiritual readings. Ronnie Doe, watch full reading. Oh, it's on YouTube. Okay, so the full reading is on YouTube, you guys. All right. Let me see. Special guest reading with viral sensation. Ronnie Doe. Will he finally get the answer he's been seeking? Is Chrisean Jr. his son? Ronnie genuine? What does the future hold? Tune in to find out. Okay. Now, Prophet Don Official, celebrity life coach and spiritual healer. Okay. Oh, so it is on YouTube. I would have to find that, you guys, but let's go ahead and let me just see, just in case. Hold on. It might be a part 2 on here, but more times than not, you would want somebody to go to see the full interview. You would just give them a little, not teaser, but just partial, right, on Instagram. And then on the main platform would be the rest of it. Okay. So I probably would have to search for that. I didn't read that. A lot of times I like to be prepared, but a lot of times some of the content I bring, I want to discover it with you guys. Okay. And I don't really like to study what we're going to watch. Okay. So that I can just speak off the top of my head. So we know that that's there. We may take a dive into that too, because I would love to hear the rest of this. But just from what we've heard, and just getting into some things. Hold on, you guys. Just getting into some things that Prophet Don Official told and revealed spiritually to Ronnie is something that we kind of know, right? Because he said that, hold on, y'all. All right. So he said that they won't let him breathe, meaning that he was, in the thick of it. If things were going viral, everybody was talking about Ronnie because of the influence and the attention and the platform that Chrisean Rock has, right? And he was in pursuit of finding out if Junior really was his child. He also let us know that she had 2 miscarriages. So that's different than an AB, right? She was bringing the child to full term, probably, or planning on having the child, and she had 2 miscarriages. Now, this is all allegedly, you guys. Okay, I was not there. I do not know these people, and to cover my ass and to really be fair on this platform, everything is alleged. Okay, he did confirm to Ronnie that the child was his. Okay, he also went on to say that he was a good man and that he was being lied to. And he could tell that Ronnie was hurt. And oftentimes, people that are users, such as Chrisean, all right, choose good people. They choose specifically empaths, okay? And they use you and abuse you, and they don't appreciate you. And it seems like this is what was happening to Ronnie. All right. I've been in many relationships where I didn't got beat up and I just keep forgiving. I keep forgiving. I keep giving. I keep being a good person. And it's not an isolated story where it's just my story. No, if you're a good person, you're a good heart, and you show empathy, you wear your heart on your sleeve, you like helping others, you generally love people, and you are loyal to a fault, this is par for the course. Okay? This normally happens to good people. And I just hate that it happened to Ronnie. Now, he did point out that Chrisean was suicidal, and we see that woven into the Malone family. Y'all remember when I showed y'all the video where Chastity was like, my older sister was in my text. That's what was told to me on the phone, that I'm going to keep on doing this to Chrisean until she offs herself. Why would somebody do that or say that unless they know that she is prone to that or that she's tried it before? So even the family has said this. A lot of things I do have to say, Prophet Don said, has already been kind of verified through videos, through audio, on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you name it, Twitter, Twitch, Kick. It just echoes what he said on this reading, which makes it kind of scary, right? Now, I do want to point out that they were high school sweethearts. That's a different kind of relationship, okay? And that person knows you, okay? I say it all the time. People that knew you were you growing up, or you as a child, or people that knew you in high school or middle school or grade school, know you, okay? Those are the ones that can bust you out. You can reinvent yourself even in college, right? You can reinvent yourself after that and beyond. And people, as they meet you, they don't know your path. They don't know who you are. They're going to believe you and take you at your word, right? But people that come from your past, that knew you when you were in kindergarten, knew you when you were in high school, middle school, it's just a different kind of relationship, okay? It's a different kind of I know you, right? He says that he starts to air out the family, and that Ronnie was carrying around anger, okay? He had anger because of the way that people were doing him. It's understandable. He didn't know what to do with that anger. He didn't know how to anchor that anger because we're probably really not that type of person. Now, I'm not trying to paint Ronnie out as being perfect, okay? But he doesn't seem like he was a villain. He seems like if you had to divvy up people between villains and good guys, you would put him on the side of the good guys. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's perfect. I'm not saying he's never fallen short. He ain't never did nobody wrong. The wrong that he's been and the wrong that he's done still does not equal to what happened to that young man. I don't care how you slice it. I don't care how you look at it. Nothing justifies the hate that Ronnie received from specific people. I mean, we've been on Quail's ass for the past 4-5 days, and all you did was hate on this man for no reason. And you know what he tells us why? Because he went up in the mall, which he was invited. Chrisean called that man and told him to go to that to that mall. Okay? Now, Ronnie does say, okay, he does say that, but he also says that, I don't know if it was his cousin or somebody called him to let him know that Chrisean was at the mall. Then after that, Ronnie says that she hit him up from a burner account and told him where she was, meaning Subway. So don't get that twisted. Somebody told him, hey, your baby mama is at the mall. Okay? At first, I think he said somebody, and then I think he said something like his cousin or something like that. But he also said that Chrisean hit him up to let him know specifically where she was at in the mall. And I believe him. I believe him. Okay? I don't believe it just happenstance. He was just whistling Dixie down the street and decided to take his fucking rabbit ass to the mall and just pop. Oh, Chrisean. No. he was lured to that mall, just like he was lured to his last day and his last breath. He was lured there. Okay? This man was truly set up in more ways than one. Okay? And when you study or know somebody's MO and you watch them long enough and you know their method of operation and you know their patterns of behavior, you're more likely to believe this than that. And this is where we are. This is where I am. Okay? Because of the way that Chrisean moves, she's still moving the same way. She has not changed her MO since day one. She has not changed her pattern of behavior since numero uno dia. ¿Verdad? Or sí or no? This is why I'm so inclined to believe what I believe. Okay? And it ain't looking good for her. Could I be wrong? Yeah, but your instincts, your discernment, okay, common sense that God gave a billy goat, having book smart, street smart, and being a little bit smarter than a fifth grader, pretty much put you on the other side of air, right? But we're going to leave it at that. We're going to leave it at that. Now, I can see this, although mental illness and trauma and generational curses has plagued Chrisean since day one, since before she even knew Ronnie existed. So let's just get that straight. But if you look, her sense, her essence is that. But she did start out as a good girl to an extent, right? She was running track, she was in school. And from what AJ said, her ex-best friend, she was pretty popular. She was popular, okay? This is the reason why she seeks that attention now. Like the coaches looked out for her, people looked out for her. They knew that she didn't have anywhere to stay, so sometimes she was able to kind of couch surf, and people kind of felt sorry for her and kind of provided for her and took care of her, okay? But what I was gonna say, AJ, and we're gonna go into that video too as well. She mentioned that because the person that was interviewing, and you guys will see it shortly, the person that was interviewing her was like, "Oh, you guys are you? Is it because you guys are coming forward to tell the truth now? Because people are saying that you're jealous, that y'all are hating." And she like, "What do we have to be jealous about? Like, well, she got famous, and before she's like, she was always famous. Like, she had 100K followers on Instagram in high school. What are you talking about?" And if you remember, or maybe you don't, but Chrisean also let us know that she had some type of Fashion Nova deal when she was in high school. Because the reason why I know that's because she said it, maybe in not so many words, but she said that Taseki used to always wear her Fashion Nova clothes. And she has some kind of deal with Fashion Nova. So it seems as if Chrisean has always had that like obsession and always wanting that craving that attention and that clout before that word even came about, right? I mean, she was born in 2000. So we have to look at that, and we have to look at the difference of the generations too as well, right? She grew up, she was born in 2000. So this is kind of all she knows. Not saying that's an excuse, but you do have to take that into consideration. So it's just the different things that he said. He said a lot more things. I'm just kind of pointing out the things that are sticking out to me. And he also said to Ronnie that the real them. He didn't say her, he said them. And I think he was referring to the Malones, okay? And to come back and to bring that back, I think that, in my opinion, this is where Ronnie placed his anger. Remember that misplaced anger that Prophet Don spoke of, like, you have anger inside of you. You're angry because the people were doing it wrong. I mean, understandably so, but I think he put that into airing out the Malones, because I'm going to go ahead and go full circle back, because remember, I've already said that I think that he was unalive for more than just DNA. This is deeper than DNA. This is deeper than DNA. Now, that may have been one of the catalysts, one of the reasons why, okay, that somebody decided to pull that hairpin trigger. And I mean putting the ball in motion. I don't mean the actual act of what took Ronnie's life, okay? And I showed you guys that last video, one of the last videos that Ronnie did, where he said out his mouth, I'm about to air y'all motherfuckers out. And it was really trickling, right? He really was like airing them out. Like he started out with Tareen, right? And then he specifically was like, y'all better shut the fuck up, okay? Because I'm going to start with Tasiki. Like he was throwing warning shots at the whole damn family. And I'm not trying to put a bad connotation on that, because he basically was just going to air out the truth, because y'all was doing him wrong. He reached out to you guys just simply for you guys to help him. Y'all was acting like he was asking you to sacrifice your firstborn, okay? Y'all crucified that man because all he wanted was for y'all to help him get that DNA. And that would mean that you would have to go behind Chrisean's back. And not one of you did the right thing. That would make anybody mad. I'd air your ass out. I would stand on the stage and tap the mic and say, is this thing on? And proceed to bleed the fuck out of each and every one of you. So I totally get the energy and what I believe was the route that Ronnie was taking. Okay. Now, Prophet Don Official said that she would never give him a DNA test. Okay. This is what she said. She said she would never give you a DNA test. And you want to know why? It would fuck up her program. It would mess up her whole plan. Okay. And she would have this delusional plan where this baby, she was going to make this child blue faces or die trying. Because fast forward to what's today? August 6th, 2026. This girl is scrabbling, okay? Talking about she got her family back. She is still delusional and on that mission. She just thinks she can just force a man to claim a child. He also mentioned that alcohol and drugs was her downfall. And those are demons, you guys. Okay? Well, he said alcohol. He didn't say Ugdrays. I'm throwing that in the mix. So I think it's more than just alcohol. But I think the initial and the core of her demons and the curse that is on her, besides generational curse and everything that we named, was alcohol. He said that was her downfall. And this is what affected Junior even before birth. We all watched it. Hollywood, Fame, Ugdrays, the devil's playground. She's cursed, suicidal, depressed. She's talked about it many times. I played a video where she said that she would run when she had panic attacks. She would run to Blueface. He was the only one that could calm her down. So she has expressed this and told us in more than one way, okay? And people like that who use good people, they use you and they trauma dump on you. They use good people and empaths to trauma dump. It's just sad that he never got that DNA test. And a lot of things ring true that the Prophet Don Official did say. And I just wanted to point that out. I believe that Ronnie was the only one that truly, truly loved her. Everybody else is just using her. Prophet Dawn said she was being pulled in so many ways where she had to give money here, give money there, and give money here, and give money there. They were using her. But mental illness is in the mix, y'all. Let me get to the comments, okay? Let's see what you guys had to say. Let me see what you guys are saying. Alcoholic and junkie. What's up, PR? She's sending her mama to rehab when she should be there herself. Exactly. Somebody said Chrisean is an addict. Entire Malone family should have gone to rehab. Yeah. Thank you so much, Felipe, for hitting that like button. Taisha said, see, that sounds like something I heard somewhere, but they was basically saying she was on both sides of the circus, so it might have been more to the story. I don't know. Y'all, this is crazy. He said back in the day, she would be looking at like nothing more than a toothless junkie and an unfit mother. The world knows RIP to Ronnie. New loves your bro. Shout out to Melissa. Yeah, y'all. Somebody said move in silence. Yeah, I believe Ronnie manager knew something else and just isn't stating it. I don't know. I believe that the manager took on more than she could chew because she didn't know. I just simply believe that she didn't take him seriously because I don't know. I can just relate to her. I probably wouldn't have taken him seriously. But then again, I'm dramatic. So, but it's understandable because what he was saying was just like so like, you know what I'm saying? It was just so out there and so just like, if you think about it, outlandish, but he was telling the truth. I don't know. I could go either way with that, but I can understand somebody like, and not believing it. I could just, I could just see it and not having no ill will or ill intent in not believing what he said. But, I don't know. He said, I don't believe she's telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Man, my sister said the same thing. And mind you, Ronnie's manager told him to ignore the F threats, claiming it was all in his head and it comes with the territory of blowing up in the industry, which it does. It does. It's just this time it was real, And we have to also take into consideration, she probably, I don't know if she's a manager of a lot of people or, besides Bonnie Lachey and Ronnie, was she always a manager? Did she manage other people and went through this and just thought it was routine? You know what I'm saying? Maybe she was a manager to 3, 4, 5 people. You know what I'm saying? And she's just like, oh, it's routine. It comes with the territory. I've been there, done that. I've managed this person, that person, and we've gotten through it. They're still alive, walking around. I don't know. I just think that allows some grace, but your opinion, your POV is your POV and it's welcome here. Okay. Respectfully. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call her and tell her to tap in. You said yes, she did. You say yes, she did say that out her own mouth. I don't think anyone could have thought that what happened to him would happen. Me either. I just don't, y'all. I really don't. And I would probably be beating myself up too, like, damn, I should have just believed him. Dang, I should have just. But it's just totally understandable to me. Like his manager couldn't have known, and I hate that she feels a way about it. Yeah. I can see myself beating myself up too, and that reoccurring thought and feeling some type of guilt and some type of regret. But hopefully she can let that go. Hopefully she can work through it. Because there's really no way to kind of like let it go. You just have to work through that and just know that you did not know. You had no way of knowing. Okay. I mean, I don't know. You guys. What's up, Jesse from the NAP? What's up? You said, I believe deep down inside, if no one else knew, Ronnie knew. It was inevitable. Yeah, he knew. And I've shared the messages that he had, that where he expressed, the family is out for me. They're trying to set me up. He knew, because he knew that family. He probably knew the Malone family better, or even as much as Chrisean know her own damn family. Okay, but Chrisean had blinders on, and she still does. Y'all see how you see how she was on live? Hello, yeah. What are you doing? What are you about to eat? And her phone rings while she has it up to her ear. The faith on that woman just told it all. But y'all have to understand that she is the type of person to be like, okay, if I back out, if I roll my chair out of the camera, everybody will forget, nobody will know, and it will disappear. She believes her own lies, and she lives in her own truth that she makes up in her head. I know it's hard to believe, y'all, but people can detach themselves from reality, especially if it was a defense mechanism, if it was something that they used when they were little. Okay, when they were in situations, like I said, trauma that happened over and over again, that they couldn't escape. This is how split personalities come. This is how dissociative identity disorder is created. This is how histrionic personality is created. This is how narcissists are created. Narcissistic personality disorder. This is how personality disorders are created. And specifically between the ages of birth and 7, when we're learning to, oh, you got to share, you're learning socialization skills. You're learning hand-eye coordination. Okay, you're learning. It's so important to teach kids that age. You got to share, right? Share your toy. No, mine. Right? They're different people because they're learning themselves. We all go through that phase, and then we come into our own as we get older with a healthy enough environment. Even though you come through some trauma, maybe you had somebody that had sense and had love and was grounded, right? Through and could kind of guide you through your trauma, right? Or through the abuse. But what if somebody has no safety at all, has no lifeline at all? Everybody's a wolf. Everybody's a monster. Everybody's a demon. You can't even imagine that unless you've been through it. And I think this is the case for Chrisean. Everybody was a demon. Everybody was a monster. Everybody was on the same shit. No one there to save her. There was no normalcy and no decency in any roof that she was up under when she was up under a roof. And when I speak when I speak on Chrisean like that, I am speaking of her as a child, when she didn't have a choice, when she didn't have a way out. And she was screaming and no one was listening. Okay? And oftentimes I tell you guys, when I see Chrisean as a child, my heart goes out to her. I know it's not so much now, you guys, but when I see Chrisean as a child, my heart hurts, because I just imagine the horrors and the trauma and the abuse that she didn't deserve. She didn't deserve it. Not right here. Not at this age. I don't believe she had a chance in hell. I really, really do. I don't believe she had a chance in hell to be normal, to not suffer from mental illness. But I mean, fast forward to now. What do you want from me? Okay. It is what it is. This is what life has dealt us. And we have to stand for truth. But like I said, when I see this picture and I imagine the horrors that the little Chrisean went through, right? And now a lot of that is being inflicted on her own child. And this is where we snap out of it, right? Because now we got a soul to save. And it's no longer Chrisean. Only God can save Chrisean. Only God. That's not our fight. But Junior is an innocent child. Just like Chrisean was once an innocent child. So what are we going to do? We are going to stand for Junior. We couldn't stand for Chrisean. Half of y'all was little too. What? So it is what it is, y'all. Okay. I just thought that I should take it back where it all started to bring clarity to the content. But also when we think of Ronnie and his plight, to find out if he was Junior's father, that was not his existence. And what do I mean by that? Meaning that he had a life separate and a purpose outside of that. And that's what we're acknowledging. Okay. Now, I wanted to pose this question to you guys. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. And this is a what if, okay? And the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because, well, there's many reasons, but let's start off with this. Remember when Blueface said that he found 10 different ninjas in Chrisean's phone? Remember when he was like, that's Charles Barkley, baby. That's the nigga up the street, baby. That's so-and-so, baby. Y'all remember that?
In the front seat with no car seat, no nothing. It's not even my child. This child looks zero like me. This bitch is outside of my house for no reason. Shake, leave, exit left, exit right, pick one. Look how she got her baby. Look, look how she got her baby. Shake, shake. What are you doing in my house? All right, I'm telling you to leave. Okay. All right. What are you doing here? Look how you got your son. Look how you got your babies. Baby looks nothing like me. Baby looks zero like me. Look, this how she got the baby.
Now, y'all remember that, right? Somebody says, we remember the lie detector examiner says she was lying on Blueface. We remember this, right? When he was like, that's Charles Barkley, baby. That's the nigga up the street, baby. That's the nigga down the block, baby. That's Offset, baby. It's not necessarily his words, but it's the ideology behind that. Because what he was saying is that she was promiscuous. She was a floozy and a 304. And according to him, she could have slept with anybody. What would give him that sentiment? I mean, I know it's kind of, stick with me because we are talking about Blueface here, okay? But what really kind of tipped me to want to pose this question to you guys is, if she allegedly slept with the likes of Quail, right? Who allegedly, he said out his mouth that he smashed Chrisean. We don't know if he's telling the truth or not. But if we are inclined to believe him, who else has she slept with? Her kind of woman, promiscuous, loose, standards are low. The fact that Blueface said that he found 10 niggas in her phone allows me to pose this question, y'all. And it's not like I don't believe that Junior is his child, but what if Junior is not even Ronnie's child? Have y'all ever thought about that? Now, I know we have a lot of roads that point right up that alley, right? Prophet Don said that that's your child. Ronnie, even although he was seeking it to solidify it, right? Because he couldn't even go on his word. He couldn't even go on what he felt and what he knew. Because even though between that time, I think it was December of 2022 and then most of January of 2023, he was smashing Chrisean. Okay? And this is what made him think without a doubt that Junior was his, right? Just stick with me now. But what if, when we know her habits, we know what type of person she is, what if she slept with somebody else in that time as well? I mean, we're talking about Chrisean here, right? Unless they were together 24/7, there's no real way of knowing. And hence why Ronnie needed that DNA test. Now, I believe that Ronnie is Junior's father, but I could be wrong. Ronnie knew in his heart because of the time period that he was smashing Chrisean. But what if in that time period she snuck out outside of Ronnie and slept with somebody? You know what I'm saying? She's slithery like a snake. I'm just putting the question out there, y'all. Okay. I'm just saying. Another reason why I believe this is because of the interview that AJ, who is Chrisean's ex-best friend from high school, don't let me reiterate. She know you, Chrisean. Fuck Marsh. Fuck Jay. AJ know you. Okay? The interview that Ronnie and AJ did with a content creator. And in that interview, Ronnie specifically says, from December of 2022 to January of 2023, I was smashing. He also says something that rings true, and I can't get it out of my head. Everything ain't what it seems on the internet, and he couldn't be more right. He pointed out that Chrisean is a crash out. That means on Mad Day, you don't know what the fuck she gonna do. She them type. She one of them. She one of them. Not like us. They not like us. They not like us. She not like us. A crash out means on mad day, you better expect the unexpected. That it can roll up and pow you in the eye, shoot you in the dick, okay? Slice your neck out, okay? Call the po-po, set you up, kill your cat, stab your dog, step on the frog, go slap your mama, fuck your daddy. If you've ever had anybody in your life like that, I'm going to pray for you right now. She's a crash out. That's what that means to me. It means a lot of things to other people, but that's what that means to me. He was focused on what was going on with Junior because he saw not only the potential that could be his son, but the way that Chrisean was taking care of Junior, he would have been able to step in and save Junior because he would have been the father. He was looking for any avenue in order to save Junior. It wasn't really a selfish thing that he wanted to be like, I'm the father. I'm gonna take your child away. But she already look at the damage she did while Junior was in the womb. Can you imagine being the father of a child and the mother is doing that? And you are in allegedly, he was in the hospital in the room when that child was born. Can you imagine the anguish that he felt if he felt like that was his seed? Nigga, I'd be angry, upset, sad, happy, mad. I would be all the emotions all rolled up into one. What do you want from him? He's a human. He was a young man faced with all of this. What did you expect from him? He stepped up to do the right thing in a world full of wrong. Ain't that how it goes? The good die young, assholes live forever. Ain't that how it goes? You guys shouldn't be shocked. Anytime you try to speak truth, anytime you try to stand up for what's right, what happens? It's part of history. Sort of America's fabric, if you think about it. Let's go ahead and get into this video, you guys, that I want to show you. I want to show you some clips from the interview in which I'm speaking about. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Go ahead and grab your membership. Become part of the Blo'Nae Society. If you like what you hear, if you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and drop them jewels, hype me up, and join the Blo'Nae Society, guys. All right? Some shit may, fuck up, break down. We gonna get through it, though. All right? Let me see, guys. Hold on. I think this is it. All right, so let's go ahead and get to this. Let me make sure you guys can see this as well. And I have showed you guys this interview before, but I think that it's worth revisiting when you are trying to bring about the truth, okay? The truth is never a diss, and we're going to get it how we live, okay? Wherever we can get the truth from and prove our point, if we got to go back 10 times, then hey, that's what we're going to do. Hold on, you guys. Let me go ahead and bring this up. Thank you guys so much for tapping into Blo'Nae Media and for rolling with a sister, okay? I really appreciate you guys. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to my members. And do I have this timestamp? Yeah. Okay, we're going to get into this. Hold on. Okay. Let me make sure you guys can see this. And again, once I play this, green hearts in the chat or lips in the chat to let me know that you guys can hear, okay? Let me give credit where credit is due. This is from Baddie Reacts. If you guys want to watch this video in its entirety, make your way on over to Baddie Reacts right over there on YouTube. Now, this content creator that is interviewing with her name is Tacos and Shawarma, I think. But when I went to her page, she only had an excerpt of this interview. So Baddie's Reacts it is, okay? And this was a year ago. Oh, that's all it says. December 3rd of 2024, you guys, okay? So we know we lost Ronnie in February. So this is shortly before he passed away, okay? Again, rest in peace to Ronnie, justice for Ronnie. My condolences to his friends and family, his loved ones. All right, let's go ahead and get into this.
All right, AJ, don't come up here doing too much. We need to make sure we talking with purpose. So, if y'all got any questions y'all want to know, because it seems like y'all want to keep playing with me. It seems like y'all want to keep questioning me, and that's dead. AJ will let y'all know from December 2022 up until like February 2023 when Chrisean was out here, Shorty was getting hit. How do AJ know? Because AJ is her old best friend. She told AJ everything. She told AJ that Junior's mine. Why y'all think she fell out with AJ? Because AJ not going for that clown stuff. AJ not going to let a narrative be pushed in attempt to keep Junior away from his biological father. That's dead. AJ is a woman. She's not a yes man. She's not the type that's going to sit here and let somebody drink and smoke their whole pregnancy and not talk to them about it. So that's why her and Chrisean not cool no more. Y'all wondering why? Y'all wondering why her and Chrisean not cool? It's because she ain't let her smoke and drink her whole pregnancy. But now I'm gonna let y'all talk to my sister. I'm gonna let her talk to y'all. Talk to him, sis. Let him.
Sister, because I don't know where the fuck y'all getting at me and Ronnie fucking.
Right.
Like,
my sister.
This is my brother, my nigga.
From round away, back in the day.
Okay. Sorry.
Come on, AJ, you got.
So
What's up, Taco?
you're saying that that's his baby? Because I feel like I've seen your face before, right?
You probably have.
Yeah.
But me and her have been friends for a long time. I'm the one who put them together.
Okay.
We've been friends since high school. So it's like y'all making up assumptions just because y'all don't understand like the real shit that be going on.
So what's going on? Tell me from your perspective.
Chrisean trying to hide that Junior is his.
He told you that?
Nigga, I know that. It's no told. You said, how do I know? So if you go back, I come with receipts, right? If you go back to when she was, going to see the doctor or whatever, the doctor told y'all a conceived date.
The doctor said what?
That she was the conceived. You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you. Just my son's in the background. You're saying the conceived date?
I'm not lying. Y'all could go watch Crazy and Love yourself right now, and the doctor will tell you, oh, your conceived date was December and January.
Okay. And you're saying that she couldn't have fucked both of them at the same time?
She couldn't have, because she took a pregnancy test at my house.
Okay.
I'm the one who was dropping her off back and forth with Ronnie.
Right, but what about, wasn't she fucking Blue too?
No, that's why Blue asked her on the lie detector test, did you fuck anybody 2 months prior to you getting pregnant? Because he wasn't fucking her. He was fucking Jaden at that point.
He was at home with his family for the holidays. I don't know how y'all forget when when Blue went back to Jaden and his kids, and they were doing the whole Christmas pajamas, Christmas tree. Y'all forgot all that. Y'all forgot when Blue was making Chrisean mad, and he went home and spent the holidays with his family. That's what Chrisean did when he went home with his family. She came back home to daddy. Yeah, she came back home to daddy. And she started her own family. And now she got her own family. And y'all keep trying to play with me like I'm clout chasing, like I'm dragging, like y'all don't even know the half, bro. This little boy is really my son. And I'm trying to do everything that I can do legally to establish paternity for my son. I don't care if y'all understand it. I don't care if y'all like it. I don't care how y'all feel about it. At the end of the day, I'm going to fight for my son. And I'm going to make sure my son is good. I don't care if you like it. I don't care if she like it. I don't care if he like it. But anybody that get in the way, they know what it is. They know what it is.
You guys aren't friends anymore?
No, we're not.
What happened?
So it was honestly a petty argument. I didn't know that me and her was beefing until she went on Zeus and was like, AJ is an op. Out of nowhere. We got into an argument like all best friends do, and she told everybody that I was her op. We got in an argument over weed. That's another receipt. Yeah.
Because she's a badass friend. She's not a good friend.
Weirdo.
She's a weirdo. Every friend that Chrisean has, she loses them. Like, y'all don't notice that? Everybody that comes into her life stays. The only person that, everybody that comes into her life, they leave. They don't stay. The only person that has stayed is Blueface. And that's because she reviving his career.
So you heard what Ronnie said. Everybody, and he ain't lied yet. Not one lie detected. She always has a new team around her. She always has a new man. What happened to her manager? And I'm talking about before boxing. What happened to Kim? Where's her best friend? She has a best friend every month. What happened to Sunday? Right? Everyone that she comes in contact with every month, she got a new team. Every month, she got a new best friend. She got a new group that she hangs around. Not one lie detected. She falls out with everybody. That means that you're the problem. Stop being mean to Chrisean. No, she's the problem. And the people that come out and speak out against her that were once the closest to her, Jay and Marsh, her housemates, Zio, and I forgot the other guy's name that was with them. They all have the same story. Y'all don't remember when I showed y'all that video of how she was talking to them people in that house? And these were supposed to be people that were on her side. These were supposed to be her friends. She was talking to them like runaway slaves. She was talking to them like a motherfucking coach. And they was acting like one. I'm like, what are y'all cool? She talking to y'all like redhead stepchildren, and y'all just like, okay, all right, okay, all right. I swear it looked like everybody was under a spell. I promise you. No lie detected. Everybody she falls out with. Where are they? Where's Kalani? Where is Jay? Where is Marsh? What happened with Tony Braxton? And I understand that's not her friend or anything, but that still was an incident that took a toll on her on her standing when she bopped James Rice Chanel in the mouth. He sued her and won. What happened to the actress at the BET Awards? I'm not talking about her stylist. I'm talking about the actress that she got into it with that sued her. She never showed up. She never showed up to the court date. And she has a balance due. She got a lot of balances due. She falls out with everybody who comes into her circle. Why is that? Right? What happened to the surfers that was supposed to be training her for surfing? What happened to Jose? Oh, I just spent $1,200 going to the surf shop. Where the fuck is that surfboard at? And them wetsuits. I thought the hoe was playing football. You don't remember that? What happened? We didn't see her go to one football game. That is manic. Those are manic episodes. Just leave her alone. She's just living her life. No, she's not. She needs help. And she's up and down like a roller coaster with people too. We've seen her with so many people, so many groups, so many managers. And I feel like the only reason why she's still stuck with Calvin is because she's under a contract. The only reason why she got into boxing was because Blueface was boxing at the time. Blueface ain't boxed since he lost. It got her into shape, which got Blueface back. So she sees some benefit in it. But I feel like it's because she's locked in with a contract and she has people depending on her under that contract. And she sees value in sticking with this boxing thing. Because once she's tired and fed up and through with it, she done already said she's moving out the country. You think Calvin gonna go with her? You think he gonna pick up him and his family and his kids and they gonna go with her motherfucking ass? Right? What happened to Petey? There was time when she was like, me and Petey, we just go hang out with. She hung out with Petey all the time. What happened to that? What happened to her and Tasiki? What happened? She fell out with Zeus. What happened? The whole never seen one day in college. What happened? And y'all say we're hating because we see a pattern of crazy? We see a pattern of no follow through. We see a pattern of manic behavior, but we're the bad guys. And then when things don't pan out, when things don't go her way, she likes to invoke and bring God into everything. Do you guys know that there's false prophets? Do you guys know that there are fake worshipers in this world? That's why y'all bamboozle so easy. Because you guys don't use your discernment. You don't go with your gut. That tells you that something is not right. You guys don't see it? I just posted a shorts today. Go check it out. Of her getting up in the morning and, oh my God, what should be done? Next thing we gonna go back on it. Just wait for her to go back live. She gonna be crying, talking about she depressed. That's not normal. To be in the presence of God, that's not normal. To really be in the presence of God. I know I'm in the presence of God, and I don't have nearly as half the opportunities or the platform or the money or the access to money that she does. I'm just saying, y'all. Me being in the presence of God, minus all of the things that bring her down, including mental health, including the demon of addiction. I don't have any of that. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Let's get back into this.
Everybody else, where they at? Gone. Where you at? Gone.
Nobody understands like
Where's he?
the honesty behind that shit. But
What you say, Love?
that shit crossed. You brung up, do not, right? These are people, like he was saying, these are people that I'm talking so you can understand me, right? These are people that want to get in with us and they trying to DM us and talk to us and shit like that. It's no problem. But certain motherfuckers just be trying to clout chase off that shit just to build their platform. You get what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. You sitting here.
To get some type of answer.
Yeah, sis. Let her know, sis.
Like,
right on the head, sis.
That should be weird because at the end of the day, like, sure, we had no problem talking to y'all, right? We had no problem.
We don't have no problem.
We got receipts.
We got receipts.
In the pudding. We got receipts.
Like, come on.
We not screaming at the top of our lungs and going the fuck off because we just don't know. We got receipts. It's receipted. Like it's dates. Like we got shit timestamped. Like shit is there.
So you're basically saying 100% it's his kid then? No question.
To me, if it looked like a duck and it quacked like a duck, it's a duck.
Thank you.
That's all I'm saying.
This is what I was trying to say. I don't really know. Like I only know what I see on the internet. I don't really like
that. Be the problem though.
These people that are in here, they're very invested into this whole circus. I only know like what I see, so I can't. So whatever people think, oh, you said this, or I don't. I'm just this. I'm only hearing this shit for the first time.
Knows I'm the queen of receipts. I don't even like talking unless I got proof.
What receipts do you have that you can show us?
I can show them to you. I can send them to you.
I can send
them to you. Hey, sis, don't even show her too much, bro. Cause fuck all that. Don't show her nothing other than Chrisean being with us around the time she was conceived.
Yeah, I was about to say, Chrisean has it. He was there.
Ain't nobody like, come on now, we ain't ready to do that. We ain't showing nobody nothing.
She said she had receipts.
No, because she do got a receipt, but y'all, like, I'm not saying it like that, but it's like, y'all trying to use and manipulate people to get what y'all want.
Hold on
like,
a second.
If you want the receipt.
Hold on. I'm trying to use and manipulate. I haven't said a word.
All right, hold on. All right, let me be more specific. Bloggers outside of you and Tasha K, y'all pay to play. All of these other people, they trying to get receipts and evidence for free. You're not getting this for free. It's not that. If y'all want some free shit, come to our YouTube and listen to us talk. If y'all want some free shit. Anything else, kick that bag out. Or stop asking questions straight up.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you, him, her, talking to whoever.
You're on. You don't listen. First of all, you don't have to get aggressive with me. I'm not.
Listen,
I'm not against you.
I'm not getting aggressive with you. I'm a man. You a female. So what I'm letting you know.
The bare minimum. I'm just listening.
What I'm letting you know is all of that free shit out the window. Y'all make bread off of these videos and content that y'all do, and y'all be trying to get receipts off of Chrisean and go viral. Wow,
I'm not making money off this live right now.
All right, can you stop taking it personally? Because I'm not speaking about you.
Just in
I'm talking
general,
about
the bloggers.
I'm talking about in this industry. In this industry, you know how this industry is. People will try to get whatever they can out of you without paying you, manipulate you, use you until they can't use you no more. So all I'm saying is, we don't mind being used. We don't mind showing the receipts. But if the receipts are gonna be shown, we're gonna get what we want. And if we're not getting what we want, then we're not showing the receipts. Because we don't care that much to show the receipts. We know the truth.
We're not
tripping. Y'all want to see the receipts. We got the receipts. We not tripping about the receipts. They've been in the phone for years. They've been sitting in the vault for years. Just sitting, taking up iCloud storage. So we good over here. But as far as like wanting to see receipts and stuff, like realistically, either people gonna pay to play like What did Blueface say? If y'all want me to kick out the paternity results, shoot the money. So what we wrong for? Oh, if y'all want to see that I was knocking her down around the time she conceived Junior, so y'all can stop discrediting me. If y'all gonna pay me, or if y'all don't want to pay me, y'all can keep discrediting me because I don't care. I know the truth. AJ know the truth. Chrisean know the truth. Y'all trying to figure out the truth, and that's the difference.
Okay. Got it. You dropped the mic.
Drop my bang.
Drop the mic.
You know what I mean? No, I'm not. Listen. It's not about money.
It's about the bread, right? It's about the bread, absolutely. But it's not just about the bread. Okay. It's not just about the bread.
It's the fact of we are doing this for Junior. You get what I'm saying? Our intentions is to stop our potential loved one from being neglected and to help him start having a fair chance at developing. Baby boy is 15 months and he's still not walking, still not standing on his own, so on and so forth. So we need all the assistance we can get. Our goal is to end the neglect so that baby boy can start developing and being good. Our intentions is not to discredit Rock or blow her career over, none of that. Our intention is to solely help Junior get in the best environment that he needs to be in for him to survive, for him to.
And that should stay the goal, to get Junior in the best environment so that he can live the best life possible. That should stay the goal, which it is. It is the goal. Okay? It is what Ronnie wanted, and what he wanted was the right thing. It makes total sense. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Girl code. You said girl code, his father is over there. Thank you. Let me find out. She about to take the Zeus Dynasty Lord. Yes, they said she's going to Israel or something like that. You got to take everything she say with a grain of salt. I really doubt it when Junior doesn't have one shot, but they do extradite from Israel, so she'll be right back over here. Oh, okay. She can run, but she can't hide. She's not going nowhere. Look how dumb that girl is. All she does is run her mouth after she takes down the rigged boxing. Taisha said if Blue stays, she will definitely come back and forth. Maybe they was talking about that the last time they linked. Blue said she was deflecting from her M case. You know, Blueface is playing a lot of games. He's playing a lot of mind games. And if he doesn't watch it, he gonna be next. Now, I don't know what shape, form, or fashion. I'm not saying he's gonna have the same fate as Ronnie. I wouldn't put that on anybody. But you better keep your head on the swivel and stop playing mind games with people who mind ain't all the way there. See, he think he got mind control over Chrisean. He think he's the man and he has everything figured out, and she gonna whoop wop your ass, okay, and catch your ass walking down a dark alley. Okay? Because you sitting up here talking about she talking about, oh, they got the family together and you guys are about to throw a birthday party for Chrisean Jr. and they ask you on your kick. The chat is asking you like, oh, you have to throw a party for you all. I don't know what you're talking about. He always try to play calm, cool, and collective when he get back to his motherfucking bat cave. But nigga, when you hanging out with that hole in the honeycomb hideout and you all out and about acting like you the man and being the pimp of the motherfucking year, it's a whole different story. You switch up too. Something wrong with you. But as soon as you get back to that bat cave, all of a sudden you calm, cool. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Where would you possibly get that information? Nigga, the same place you be getting information from. Don't play with us. Don't act like you don't see what she doing. Now you're making me go off course because now I gotta cut shot. Now I gotta chin check your ass because you be playing stupid. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Where would you get that idea from? I don't watch anything on the internet. I don't know what Chrisean is doing. The fuck you don't. You both are Q-tips up each other's asses. Stop playing with us. You see everything. You see everything that she does and every damn body else. But now you want to act all brand new. Okay? All y'all can kiss my motherfucking Converse like so enough. Because I'm on to you. And that 25K that you brag about that you make every week, first of all, congratulations. Okay? I wish it was me. I'm not going to hate. I wish I was making $25,000 a week running my damn mouth and showing off my life. You got a pretty good setup. I heard you're giving Nevaeh 15K now instead of the 12K because you make 100K a motherfucking month. It should be no problem for you to pay off your debt, but hey, that's none of my business. But don't sit up here and act like you don't know and you're not watching Chrisean. And you don't know that she said that. You're playing it up for that 25K. You just told us in not so many words, as a matter of fact, literally, that you don't give a fuck about anything. You don't give a fuck about what we say. You don't give a fuck about what you say. As long as you get that 25K, you're going to play into anything you can play into. What are you talking about? I wasn't going to do that. And you're probably behind the scenes because we done caught on to you, okay? You had us for a minute because I, for the life of me, would have bet my bottom dollar that you wasn't vertical joyriding with the likes of Chrisean, okay? I would have swore up and down on a stack of Bibles and stood 10 toes down that you ain't effing with her like that. Turns out that you are. So we expect the unexpected from your fucking rabbit ass, you bum, you sawed off bastard, and shame on you for not making it to your child's birthday party. Playing in somebody's face. Nigga. We're on to you, Blueface. We are on to you. And now more than ever, we know that you will do anything for that 25 to keep that 25K going. You're going to go live every day. And you don't give a fuck what we say. You can care less what that chat say, unless it bruises your ego, unless it puts you on blast and exposes your truth. Because your ego and your pride and the narcissistic energy that you spew and live off of won't let you overlook that. But everything else, you don't give a fuck what we say. You really don't. And you're going along to get along. And I believe that you have talked to Chrisean and you have made her believe, you have talked to her and told her, we're going to throw a party for Junior. I believe it. You and your ways have turned Chrisean's lies into the truth. You have turned some of Chrisean's delusions into the truth. Because when she comes with a motherfucking dry erase fucking board with her little dry erase markers and starts putting that shit, you're behind it. You are pushing the narrative and playing with her mind. And pretty soon it's going to blow up in your face because you're playing with the wrong motherfucker. Chrisean is about to blow you out of the water. And the reason why I say that is because he like, I don't think she would have wanted me there. Nigga, didn't you just come out your mouth and say she's never rejected you and you control her? Should I pull up that video? See, you're talking out both sides of your neck, and you think that all of us is gonna believe it. Okay? But not, we're smarter than the average bear nigga. Okay? Some of us have caught on to you. And you play this behind your back, and I'm telling you, because, and the reason why I say this is because he said, I don't think she would want me there. The last time I checked, she was going to call the police on me. Nigga, when was she not going to call the police on you? Are you cool? Are you cool, nigga? Because I got to, do we have to remind you? We, somos. Do we have to remind you? Do tenemos que? Do we have to remind you that she has said that she is going to unalive your ass, and you still ended up with her in bed? Are you serious? The last time you checked, she was going to call the police. When does that stop you? She's been threatening to call the police on you. As a matter of fact, she has threatened to unalive you more than once, twice, 3 times a motherfucking lady, and it still hasn't stopped you. Okay? So I just thought I'd throw that little message in there for you. Okay? You done interrupted the whole motherfucking live for me to tell you that. The fuck? Trying to play with us. Anyways, let's get back to the tea, y'all. And the only thing that happens there is a very dark, devious thing. Maybe she resold her soul that night. Ooh, y'all. It's going down. He keep playing with Chrisean. He gonna see who. No lies detected, Blonay. Like the video. What's up, Great T News? Shout out to you. He said his brother Dre said he has a strange addiction to fame and money, and he'll do anything. I believe it. I believe it. But she gaslights us for money as well, and because she's just evil and literally exploits her disabled son that she neglects. They all gonna get got. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Somebody take the wheel. Don't call on Jesus, okay? She do it enough, okay? False alarm, Jesus. False alarm, okay? God, it's a false alarm, okay? Just relax, all right? Somebody take the wheel, but we ain't calling on Jesus because she be trying to invoke God too much, and they play with God too much on this here internet. We ain't calling God. We're gonna pray to God in silence, okay? We're gonna go into our own prayer closet in our own room, okay? And we're gonna take time out to talk to God on our own, off this internet, because y'all play too much. Y'all be trying to bring God into everything and then turn around and do the opposite. I'm not playing with y'all. I wouldn't want to stand next to y'all, period. Okay, I'm not getting struck by lightning. I'm not walking down the alley behind y'all. Nah, I'm not doing it. Because you know what? Every time I see you, motherfuckers, it's going to be a misunderstanding. I'm just saying. You say she looks extremely demonic, even seen and pointed out to the whole internet. When the demon came out, it showed on her face when she was going to fake fight, walking in with her family. Ooh, yeah, I know. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember? Shout out to you, Marlena, for the 440 jewels. Thank y'all. Thank you, guys. The day is coming. Cool Hand Luke gonna get got. Okay, Blueface think he bigger than the program, and somebody's gonna deflate that head of his. I'm telling you, somebody is gonna deflate that head of his. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get back into this video. Sorry, y'all, I had to go out because I just had to tell that. Okay, I had to take a small a break to give him that message. Okay.
Because the environment he's in right now, he's not able to adapt to that. He's not able to overcome that environment. He's gonna get, like, I hate to say it, the environment he's in is the devil's playground. And it's only gonna be but so much time until you in the devil's playground and you run into the devil. You get what I'm saying? Faith without works is dead. At the end of the day, Chrisean needs to realize that Junior will be good and everything will get better once she holds herself accountable as a mother and she starts addressing everything that she did to him while she was pregnant. She can't go back and change the past, but she can change the future. Long as she be accountable and walk in her truth, I feel like things will be easier, but until she put works behind her faith without works is dead, and I'm gonna keep doing whatever I need to do to fight for my son, bro. Like, I did everything I could do legally.
Gotta hold accountability for him, but for me, it's a wrap. I don't even, for public record, it's a dead mission. Like, it'll never be no type of friendship, no nothing.
Yeah.
So some people will probably say you're doing this like to get back at her for not.
Nah, we don't want to get back. Like, our get back, our get back was her getting out of our life. That was our get back.
It was never
her.
No, I mean, AJ, like, you know, if you guys are best friends, right? And she's famous now, and now she like kind of cut you out of the
But that's the thing. Chrisean has been famous the entire time I've known her.
Oh, I thought you guys grew up together.
We did. Y'all don't know young Chrisean. That's the funny shit. Like, y'all don't know that. The hell, Chrisean? 15 with 100,000 followers on Instagram.
Like, we know Chrisean the track star. Y'all know Chrisean Rock.
Chrisean the rapper.
Chrisean the rapper. Chrisean the reality star. Like, that's what y'all know. We know Chrisean the track star.
Who would say that you're salty that she's not your friend anymore, and that you're only doing this for that? What do you have to say to that?
I wouldn't say I'm salty. Definitely wouldn't say that. I got my own connection. It would never be in no shade. I mean, all shade, honestly. All shade. I wouldn't want a signage or for a bitch to be like, oh yeah, I helped. So she was a crash out. I wouldn't want no type of correlation when it comes to my business or anything associated with that, even if it came about. You get what I'm saying? There's certain politics and shit that goes on in the industry that people don't understand. Whoever signs you off is the person that's responsible. You know that, okay, this is the person that put you on. A bitch can't say that she put me on at all. A bitch can't say that. So it could never be no salt. You get what I'm saying? It could never be no salt because I never asked for nothing. I don't want nothing.
Right. But you're not hurt that she called you a op or she's not your friend anymore?
I mean, if you're not, I'm gonna be the op. Shit, like I'm a op. Call me a op.
Okay. I can't hear you for some reason.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
What was you saying?
No, I was saying, like, basically, are you doing this because you're hurt? So you said
it's no it like you're hurt. It's no hurt. It's no hurt. It's no salt. I'm not adding salt to it.
And I also want to clarify on that too, because a lot of people keep trying to make it like, oh, we bitter, we sour, like we got resentment toward Chrisean. Like, we are happy for her. We wish her nothing but success on her journey and peace and blessings on her future endeavors. However, we still have to hold her accountable for what she's doing. Like, don't Don't mistake us being concerned about Junior as hate. Don't mistake us being worried about Junior as resentment or envy. We're not envious of Chrisean. We're not hating on Chrisean. We both
what exactly would we be envious of?
We both got houses we could go to. We know what our blessings is. You get what I'm saying? We're not envious of her. However, we know what's going on with Junior. We're not gonna sit here and sweep it under the rug like everybody else is doing. Like that's just not what we're gonna do. We not built like this. We built different.
Yeah, but it's like people that say that we're envious. Like what exact? Like tell me what exactly I'm envious of.
What are we envious of?
I never said that. I didn't say envious.
No,
I just said, are you mad that
I'm saying just the people, like you said, in general. I'm not saying you particular. I'm saying in general, the people who are, oh, you so envious. Exactly what the hell am I envious of?
fame and the money.
There is no money.
There is no money. Like,
you don't got money?
Baby, have you
seen Junior in a stroller yet? Have you seen Junior in a car seat yet?
Have you seen him in the car seat?
Didn't you just see she was in Oklahoma getting clothes donated by the pastors and the churches and stuff? Didn't you just see she was in the Embassy Suites hotel lobby with no socks?
No, I didn't see that.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
you're not.
Check that out because envy is crazy.
You're not that invested. Like everything ain't what it seems on the internet, baby.
All right, you guys, we are almost at the end of that video. I just had to let it keep playing because I had timestamps. I was just gonna skip through it, but what they were saying was just so deep. You know what I'm saying? I think that it needed to be said, so I let it go ahead and play. I want to play one more part, which I have brought up before when I was trying to explain to you guys that Chrisean, and I could never find the clip of Chrisean saying that she couldn't open up her own bank account. And she had to have her money in a bank account, or either she shared it or put it in Blueface's bank account. But she could not, for some reason, have a bank account on her own. God knows why. But this is how he was siphoning and able to take her money so easily. Now, I'm not saying she wasn't giving it to him, because we've seen plenty of times where she was giving him his money. As a matter of fact, she said out her own la boca, okay, that I give all my money to Blueface. Y'all don't remember that? Y'all don't remember when she signed some type of paperwork or contract saying that she was signing over her money to Blueface, and I guess he was going to like kind of issue her money or manage her money? I remember all that, okay? But I want you guys to listen to what AJ and Ronnie had to say about that. And this is about the only thing that speaks to that, because I've looked for the other videos and I cannot find them to save my life, okay? Ronnie also mentions how Blueface pimps Chrisean, or one of them mentions how Blueface acts as a pimp, okay? Pimping ain't easy, okay? And he's not, okay? But the way that he be doing these women, I mean, it kind of puts you in that mind frame, right? Let's go ahead and listen.
Because I thought she was getting like, I thought she was getting money for walkthroughs. Someone told me in LA they were paying her like $20,000.
When is the last time
you see her walk through? When the last time she?
Okay, so let me break this down, right? Let me break this down how Cali niggas work, right?
Let me say this though too.
Right?
After that Tony Braxton shit, she fucked herself over. After that Tony Braxton shit, she putting hands on people that's trying to put her on. She fucked herself over. She done bumped her damn head when she put her hands on that man. Ever since that situation, she's been going downhill.
Even that though, Cali niggas as far as Blueface, right? Blueface is doing what Blueface supposed to do behind the girl that she's fucking with. Anybody who know Cali niggas know that Cali niggas pimp bitches. That's what Cali niggas do. Cali
so you
niggas
take
pimp
all
bitches.
our money, right?
Okay, right. I was a person that helped her get a bank account to separate her and Blueface. You get what I'm saying?
What about the Zeus tracks?
She's not getting 200K. That's all I'm gonna say.
Where's God's plan at? I've been trying
I'm
to figure
waiting
out
for the show too.
where's that at?
I'm waiting.
Hold on. This is God's plan. Y'all watching God's plan. This is
Y'all
it.
will see.
Y'all
She
watching.
continues to lie about everything. It's just kind of like it got to be brought to the light with Junior. That's all.
What about what you said about her sister? Is that true? That she said her sister made her eat her out or something at 7?
I don't believe that.
No.
There's certain shit that was told to me again that if that was the case, then motherfuckers would have been said that.
Right, because you said you know her for a long time, so I'm sure it's something she would have confided in you back in the day before she.
Wait a minute, y'all. Y'all see Ronnie? I don't watch this. I'm telling you, every time you watch, you hear and see something new every time. When you watch good content, okay, that the gift that keeps on giving, you always see something. Wait a minute, I'm about to rewind it because he's letting AJ answer, but look at his face. And this, I believe, was one of the things that he was going to air out with Tasiki. This is why he specifically called out Tasiki. Why? Because he knew something specifically that she did that was dastardly. But wait a minute, y'all, just peep Ronnie's face. Fuck what they talking about. Peep Ronnie's face while she's answering this question about Tasiki going actually abusing Chrisean. We're not even going to use any adult words because there's nothing adult about this. Okay? Nothing. Violated a child. All right? No matter what you want to think about Chrisean or all that, when she was a victim, she was a victim. Okay? We're not just going to villainize her from age 0 till now. We're not going to do that. Hold on, y'all. All right. I'm going to rewind it a little bit. I want y'all to look at Ronnie's face. I just peeped this. Watch. Look. He knows something that we don't know. Woo, he knows something that we don't know. Right. Ronnie, this is not a funny situation, but look at Ronnie. He just made me laugh. You could tell he was a character. And you guys see him with the ski mask on. This is a trend. This was a look. This was a style that was out. It didn't mean that he was about to go rob, kill, maim, kidnap, sex traffic somebody. Knock it off. Now, I don't understand why he put them damn blue gloves on. Somebody a little bit younger would have to fill me in on that. But this is how Quail roll around. And I think where they're at in Baltimore, it'd be cold. It's understandable. This is a style. This is some type of trend that they were wearing these masks. It didn't mean that they was up to no good or they was about to go out and do something to somebody. So when he rolled up to the mall, y'all saw him earlier in this video putting on them damn blue gloves. I don't know why you putting on them damn blue gloves. That's what I can't understand. I don't understand it. But it's clearly a look. It's clearly a style, a trend, something that was in with these youngins. All right? Y'all fill me in. Y'all know. Okay? But look at his face. First off, I want y'all to look at Ronnie's face. Okay? Fuck what I'm talking about. Okay, hold on. Here goes.
This is God's plan. Y'all watching God's plan. This is
y'all
it.
Will see.
Y'all
he
watching.
Continues to lie about everything. It's just kind of like it got to be brought to the light with Junior. That's all.
What about what you said about her sister? Is that true? So she said her sister made her eat her out or something at 7?
I don't believe that.
No.
there's certain shit that was told to me again that if that was the case, then motherfuckers would have been said that. Right, because you said you know her for a long time, so I'm sure it's something she would have confided in you back in the day before she was like Chrisean Ralph, you know? Okay. Anything else you guys want to clear up? I didn't set her up. No, I didn't put no drop. Ronnie, did I get a drop up? I didn't get a drop up, right? I did not take full credit for shit, right?
I show, if y'all go look at my Instagram story, Chrisean, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, bro. Chrisean told me to come to Subway to see my son, bro. When I got to Subway, flip the switch. I'm gonna leave it at that. I posted the shit story. Either y'all gonna listen or y'all not.
Ronnie, what it is. You said what happened, brother?
She told me to come to Subway to see my son. When I got to Subway and she seen me, said that she doesn't know me and that I'm harassing her and that I'm stalking her. I posted her telling me to come to Subway. It's on my story, so if anybody's curious, it'll be there. I'm also gonna do a little story time later on this evening on my YouTube. Just stating how the whole situation played out, how I got the drop to her.
Okay, so y'all peeped Ronnie's face at that last question. Okay, he also went on to say that she told him to come. She told him to come to Subway. Okay, and then when he got there, which I feel this is so fucked up, this is so low down, she acted like she didn't even know him, and that's right up her alley. And then on top of that, you guys, you know, she followed up and filed a restraining order against him. Y'all know that, right? This is why I say she be playing police games. Just out of pocket. Just out of pocket all the way around, okay? I did have it up here, the restraining order, but I guess I took it down. But she had put a restraining order against him, y'all. I don't have it. I took it down. So what do y'all think about this video? You said Ronnie said Chrisean was never abused. Yeah, he did say that. But did y'all see his face? What did he know that he was warning Tasiki that he was going to air her out and he was going to start with her. He was going to start with her. That's insane brain activity. Blue switched to the color, to that color because before he wore black gloves and knuckle gloves. Oh. Who's the one in the robe? Her name is, she's a content creator. Her name is Tacos, like the name of her page. I don't know who she is, but I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, I hope I don't crucify it, but Tacos and Shawarma or something like that. That's the name of her page. He said, well, he's moving his head back and forth. No, like, don't say something. I don't know, y'all. Probably got tired of her BS and took off like everybody else. He's trying to signal something with all those facial expressions and head movement, but I don't know what. LOL. I know, y'all. What was that all about? I'm not sure if it was today's live or yesterday with Junior. Reminded me of the live where she was wrestling Junior on Ray J Live, but she held herself laughing all dumb, not where he when he pooped on himself. Yep. Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. You remember how rough she was with him? I'm telling you, she be like, it seems like if she snaps in and out of different like existences. You know what I'm saying? Like dissociative identity disorder or something. And I'm not just getting this out the air, you guys. All right. It's not just the typical things that I say, but you know, it's just different things that I see on the internet, because there are insiders that are on this internet feeding us the truth. Just know, in between the fakers and shakers, in between the lie, lies the truth. That's why you have to have your read between the line skills when you come up and over here. I always tell y'all to be when you if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Okay, have them skills on deck. You got to keep your head on the swivel. You got to know how to choose your battles wisely. And you have to know how to read the room when you come up and over here, okay? Because you're going to be lost in the sauce. Now, I don't want to add anything and I don't want to take anything away, but I want to expand your mind because of who we're dealing with. And the only reason why I'm bringing this up is one of the two reasons why, when I think when Blueface was like, dang, she was with 10 niggas, I just, blew it off like, oh, he just exaggerated, but not, maybe he wasn't. And then the fact that he referred to her as, it's the nigga up the block, it's Charles Baby, it's Offset, lets me to believe that he knows that she's promiscuous. She's a street baby. He describes what he sees as a loose woman and for the streets, right? A kind of woman that uses her body and sexuality to get money, status, fame, jockey for position, like she's doing now. Because it's a difference between someone who's maybe a sex addict, right? Who's just effing just to be effing. Some women use their bodies to get what they want. Okay? It's a difference. A hoe gonna be a hoe, gonna be a hoe. It's even different than if you're doing tricks or you're a prostitute, right? And you get paid in exchange for that, where it's sort of like a job. And I'm not adding any morality I'm not adding anything to it or making anyone better than the other. But there are people who personally, and specifically women, who use their sexuality and use their bodies to manipulate people, to control men, or women, whatever, to control the situation, to get what they want. Because you know what they say, nobody falls in love faster than somebody who needs a place to stay. And that goes for men and women. There are some devious, low down women. A lot of times we put virtue on women that they don't deserve. Because there are low down, dirty females out here that will F anything, that will cheat on you, that have no loyalty, have nothing of value about them. But somehow in society, and I'm guilty of it too, when I think of women, I automatically give them good qualities and virtue. They just automatically get it. They have to prove themselves of not having that. And we have to stop that. And we automatically look at men like all men are dogs. All men are do this. I mean, the majority is true, but we cannot put a blanket like that, because there are good men out there, okay? I know I want to kind of throw up a little bit in the back of my throat when I say that, but it's true. There are good men out there, okay? They may be chained up somewhere, okay? Handcuffed to a motherfucking pipe in an island somewhere, but they're out there. I'm just saying, y'all, okay? Now, on top of that, what really, really just kind of made me think about this was the fact that she would sleep with someone like Quail. Now, if that's true, what if she slept with somebody while she was sleeping with Ronnie? And the internet also has a lot to do with what I'm saying, because it's out there that they were saying. I think somebody even said it in the comments. Hold up. I think one of y'all said it in the comments too. Let me see. Yeah, Girl Code. Oh, thank you for the $5, Girl Code. I didn't thank you. For the beautiful hostess, impressive live. Hey, girl, thank you. Thank you, Girl Code. But you said something earlier. You said there's another rumor she slept with her cousin as well. And there is. And the fact that incest allegedly runs deep in their fam bam, and it's not unusual or forbidden, according to the way that family is set up, you know, the way my bank account is set up. The way that family is set up, it's not forbidden or the unthinkable act. You know what I'm saying? Like it is for most of us that weren't raised in the corner of hell. A corner of hell designated for our bloodline. And I know that sounds harsh, but what do you want from me? The internet explained that, and here are some of the spilled tea, the leaks, and innuendos. Let's just go over that, okay? Because allegedly, you know what? Let me show you what I found, okay? Third-party tea, right? We are the third party. This is a family source or an insider that has leaked it, that has leaked this, you guys. What am I talking about? Let's go ahead and get into it. I have a photo I want to show you, and then I have a leak. I have a post that I want to show y'all, okay? And I saw this a while ago, but I think it's appropriate to show y'all right fucking now. All right? Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me take this down. We're almost out of here, guys. You know how I am. When I go down a rabbit hole, I got to take you with me. Come on, let's go. Grab your jacket. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Y'all gonna come with me down this rabbit hole. You gonna come with me. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me see which one I want to show y'all first. Okay, y'all remember this? This ain't me. This the internet. This the internet. I'm just putting the pieces together and getting it in one package, and I'm just showing y'all. Okay, don't blame me. The book. All right, so let's go to this one. Hold on. I think I can show you because there's no video with this. Is it? No, there's no video with this. All right, so let's go here. Let me bring this up so you guys can see this. Do you guys remember this? Uh-oh, I think the sound went out. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Green hearts in the chat if you guys can hear me. Green hearts in the chat or lips in the chat if you guys can hear me, okay? Okay, y'all can hear me? All right. So let's go ahead and bring this up. It said for some reason that the sound went out. Okay, now you guys can see this, right? Here it goes. It says, this is the cousin that Chrisean's mom was talking about. Remember when on Crazy in Love, there's a scene where they're leaving out of the facility where they went to, where Denat went. I think Denat went to that same facility. That's the same facility. Ain't it? Y'all don't remember the ramp and when Denat was showing us like the ramp and he was showing us the outside and he showed us the pillows and all that old shit. Anyways, we not, I don't know. But they were coming out of that facility and she was like, it's your own cousin or something like that. Remember that, y'all? This is what they're referring to. I don't know if you remember it or not. I say that a lot. I don't mean that literally because I don't know why, but this right here is the photo. And this person looked just like Junior too. And this cousin was probably right up the street, round the block, up the corner, down the street, next to the liquor store, across the way from the church. Right? Should I blow it up or can y'all see it? Hold on. Let me make sure y'all can see it. Thank you, the Petty Pendergrass, Miss Whitney, Girl Code. Yes, yes. Okay. Now, look, I'm going to blow it up a little bit so y'all can see it. I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but let me blow it up. Do y'all see that? They say, child. They saying this Chrisean cousin that she allegedly slept with and saying he can possibly be Junior dad. What in the entire fuck? Y'all see it? Is this true? You think she slipped and slid? Or do you think she was with Ronnie every day? Every day, 24 hours a day. She's a slithering snake, y'all. She's a slithering snake. Because sis, if you slept with Quail, you'll sleep with anybody, and I don't put nothing past you, nigga. Y'all probably went in the broom closet and got a quickie, as far as I'm concerned. And when they talk about 5 appointments, 6, 7, 8, 9 appointments, and I'm not really talking the act of getting rid of the child, okay? I'm not really talking about that, okay? Because maybe a lot of us can relate to that, okay? Maybe a lot of us have taken that road. So I'm not trying to demonize that, okay? I do feel that it's wrong. At one point, I didn't feel like it was wrong, or I knew it was wrong, right? But I truly know that it's wrong. So I'm not trying to be an advocate for it, but I'm not trying to demonize anybody who chose that road either. I'm just saying, in this instance, okay, the type of person that she is and the way that she operates is what I'm really trying to shine a light on. But y'all take a look. Y'all see? Y'all see? Now, this is all allegedly. I don't know this man. I don't know if this is really her cousin. I don't fucking know. This could be the man on the moon. I don't know that if I had to pick him in a lineup and my life depended on it, I'd be DEAD. So don't be trying to take what I'm saying to the bank, because I don't fucking know. I don't even know if this is her cousin or not. Now, this is allegedly the cousin on her father's side, okay? Her white daddy side. Not that damn black ass Eugene. Not that black ass nigga. Now, I'm not talking about him. Now, I don't know for sure, but they said on her father's side. I'm just assuming that. So let me take that back. I don't even believe that Eugene is her father. We didn't already prove that. I don't know who they thought they was fooling with that. But if I was a betting woman, I would bet that this is on Sean Malone's side of the family. But maybe they're talking about Eugene. All I know is they say on her father's side of the family. What say you? Let me see what y'all are saying, because I got a doozy for y'all, okay, that we about to get into before I let y'all go. Okay, this ain't it. This ain't it. Somebody came online and acted like they was there. This is why I tell you, there are insiders, people who are the flies on the wall. Ain't no third party. They was there. They didn't hear it. They were there. You don't believe that? You don't believe that there's people out here on this internet that are linked to the Malone family, the Dorsey family? Hello. Y'all act like they live in some cave somewhere. Like they're just a phenomenon. Like they're just aliens or something. No, bro. These are regular, everyday people that are linked to several generations of people. There are cousins. There are little nieces. There are nephews from age 8 to 80. And you mean to tell me that one woman had 12 kids and those children had children and them children probably have children, and you mean to tell me not one of them is on the internet right motherfucking now talking? Get the fuck out of here. Get out. Okay? Because you too busy out shopping when you should have been checking the deed. You should have been checking the deed. You hoes out here shopping. Let Medea tell it. The fuck? So get from around me. Don't come over here. Don't do it. Somebody somewhere best beware of my crew. Somebody is saying something that really knows something. All these people ain't just us. All these people ain't just third party. Some of these motherfuckers is flies on the wall. All it takes is 2 or 3. All it takes is a few good men to blow up the spot. And Chrisean knows that there's a lot going on behind closed doors. Behind the scenes, nigga, the fly shit is happening when the camera cut. We just don't see it. Okay? And Chrisean just recently said that somebody passed in her family. She was going through a lot. And we're not even privy to. If she wouldn't have said that, we wouldn't have known that, right? So trust me, y'all, there's a lot going on it's going down in the DMs, it's going down in the text messages, it's going down in the phone calls, it's going down in them households, it's going down. Meet me at the mall. It's going down, okay? All right, so let me see what you guys are saying, and then we're going to get to this because I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring it up. All right? You said, now we know that's the gutter juice. Ooh. Are any husbands living? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think this is the Black Widow effect. I don't think so. I think them husbands is out of here. He said it's crazy, but they said he was deceased before Junior. Ooh, yeah, everybody think that way. Okay, I just know Tessa husband DAD too, so they say, yep, they do resemble each other. I'm just saying, maybe she was sneaking out the back door when mama told her not to go outside. You know what I'm saying? She could have snuck out and snuck around and did the same thing she did with Blueface. She could have did it with Ronnie too. You said Sean David Wade did a video on this, I think. Yeah, I think he did too. I did a video on it. Yup, him too. Yup. I remember she put her hands over Charlotte's mouth. Really? That's not the same guy unless we have two unalive relatives of Chrisean that look alike. Junior, I know one was married to Tessa. Let's go ahead and get into that because y'all 3 steps ahead of me. Let's go ahead and get into that because that's what I'm about to show y'all. How y'all know? Let's go ahead and get into that because I think I do have that picture. Hold on. Let me see. Or do I? Okay, now this is what we're going to go ahead and get into, you guys. All right. Now, underneath this, I think it's this post, somebody was in the comments, right? And I want to show you guys one of those comments. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this. And I think I have the picture of Tessa and her husband, her deceased husband. But let's get into this because I don't want this to go nowhere. It took me a long time to find this summer month. All right. So let's just go ahead and get into this right quick, you guys. I'm going to show you guys this and we're going to read this. All right. Now, remember, this is underneath either this post or the post with Tessa and her deceased husband. Okay. His name was Tyrone or Tyrone. All right. Everything is allegedly, but let's get into this. Okay. Because this, I don't think is alleged. I think this is an insider. Hold on, y'all. Now let's go ahead and look at this. And then I'm gonna let y'all go. Who's gonna be live today? Somebody's gonna be live tonight. I forgot. I'm gonna look it up. I think it's on my Instagram. Who is gonna be live today? Jess West? I'm gonna look it up, y'all, because at 9 o'clock, somebody going live, and I know I'm gonna be over there. I forgot, but I have it saved on Instagram. Before I leave, I'll let y'all know in case y'all want to come on over and join us. All right. But let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Okay. Now, as you guys can see, this is a comment up under the picture. All right. Hold on. Let me blow this up. All right. So you guys see right here. I don't know where this is from. Aries clipped it or whatever, but let's get into this, okay? This is from King K's, all right? This is who wrote this, right? Because the black is going to be the person who wrote it. King K's, all right? So it says, let me make sure y'all can see, because what? Because what? And shout out to King K's too, because I use a lot of his content. Yeah. I use a lot of his content. All right, so let's go. Let's see what this says. It says at Chrisean. So you add people on the list for DIFA. Are you add people on the list for DIFA? What? I don't know what that means, but spell it, please. I beg of you. Well, I know for a fact you're a federal informant. Check. Your so-called penthouse in Bmore is not in your name. Check. I know for a fact that you have 5, not 1, not 2, but 5 clinical mental diagnoses. Check. For the slow ones, mental illness. I know for a fact your baby has 4 medical diagnoses. FASD, which is fetal alcohol syndrome disorder or something like that, being 1. Check. I know what you asked to be done with you and your baby records with a emoji. I know about the statement to the feds in Bmore about Blueface being involved with Ronnie's unaliving. Check. I know what you did on 5/21 about the said statement. Ooh. What? What, y'all? This is getting deep. Who is this? Is somebody who is an insider who knows. This don't sound like no lie. This don't sound like this is made up. This don't sound like play. This don't sound like no third party. This person ain't sitting on the bench with us, okay? They are not in the bleachers with us, okay? They on the front line. They are on the front lines, baby. Now, this is all allegedly. Take it for what it's worth. Let's keep going. I know what you did on 5/21 about the said statement. Hush emoji, check. Who in Blueface team did you also incriminate in the statement crime? Laughing emoji. I know that too. Bravo. Whack. Bodine. Who? ¿Quién? Dígame. Dígame, por favor. Right? I know about you having sex with your cousin in Bmore on your father's side. A Malone, your real blood cousin. Question. How many times the week of Mother's Day did you have sex with your cousin? Not 1, not 2, not 3. Should I continue? Check. What about the blood you were sleeping with when you were with the Crip and giving him Blueface's money? Ooh. What? The statement you put on your brother Mookie, but China blamed Tareen for Mookie's 60 years. Who was your alibi for the Bmore unaliving? What about them recordings, video recordings with the men you were sleeping with in Bmore? Somebody could throw a whole wrench in her game, y'all. Somebody could throw a whole wrench in her mother game. If this is true, they got the ammo, baby. They could drop that load. They could drop that dime, baby. And I mean on the streets. I ain't talking about the popos. Fuck the popos. Okay? We're gonna outsmart the popos. Known to the marks as the don't knows. Let's continue. What kind of men were they? Ooh, wait a minute. But back. Who was your alibi for that Bmore unaliving? What about them recordings, video recordings with them men you were sleeping with in Bmore? What kind of men were they? Were they tricks? Were they treats? I will stop there for now. I could continue, but because everything is recorded, you did call Tia, you clown. She isn't lying. You must have forgot. I wonder who Tia is. One more thing, because you like to listen to my live. What did you do thinking you could hide from being recorded? Ooh. And I didn't even address the other 6 you done. Hashtag consequences pending. Hashtag 2025, the year of exposure. Hashtag 2025, the year of the snake. Mic drop. Y'all need to take it from here. It's all your interpretation. It's if you believe this or not. How much validity do you think this has? I think it has a lot, because I know that there are people out there who are insiders. You can't tell me 3 generations of Malone, Dorsey's, and God knows who else is in the mix ain't out here saying something that just don't want to be identified. You can't, you'll never make me believe that on any given Sunday, nigga. Keep up the bad work, bitch. Because we got tomatoes ready to throw at your head for anybody who think that ain't true. That's all I got. That's all I got. Okay? That's all I got. That's all I got. I don't know, y'all, what y'all thinking. Let me come back and see. Because y'all, telling you, these receipts keep up. It's the gift that keeps on giving. The gift that keeps on giving. You said, I don't know his name, but Sean David Wade did a story on him. Ooh. Yes, I kind of felt bad for laughing, but the exchange had me weak. That's her type too. What Cuddy deceased to? Well, damn. Somebody said, I don't know. I think that Tessa's husband, that's DEAD. I don't know, for real, for real. That's not Tessa's husband on the screen. No, it's not. They do resemble each other, though. Yeah. Okay, I just know Tessa's husband, DEAD too. Now, this person that we see is also in a picture with Chastity. Okay. And I think in the picture, he's holding Luella. Now, it may be another child that he's holding, but yeah. But this is not the same man that was in the picture. Now, they look alike, but that's not the same man that was in the picture. You guys are right. Now, hopefully I can show y'all. Get y'all tomatoes ready, because they think we playing. Somebody said, I thought Chrisean's nephew stated why Chrisean ran with his SA story is unknown to him because that was not hers to say. I know where she lives. I wouldn't put it out because of Junior. When I called CPS, I told them. Well, yeah, it was leaked. I forgot who leaked it, where she lived at. But I didn't want to be part of that. I think that I saved it. But then again, I didn't want to be part of it, so I didn't do no story on it. But they went to they saw when she was coming like out of the corridor, like out of the what is it called? Not the entryway, but like when you go into like a hotel or like when you go into an apartment complex and like you go into the lobby. She was coming out of the lobby. So they showed a video of her coming out of the lobby. And then they showed a picture of, you know how when you when outside they have like the sign of like it's called like the Lock Manor, or you know what I'm saying, whatever the place is called. Yeah, they been blew up her spot, because if you live in Baltimore or you look up landmarks, when she has her picture window open, that building is a landmark. the building is a landmark. That's just like if you was downtown LA right now and you had a picture window and you showed downtown LA and I saw the Bank of America building, or you know what I'm saying? Any identifiable building, I would know exactly where you are. The Roosevelt Hotel, or you know what I'm saying? Any city you're in. Somebody said across the street. They said Taseki lied and said she was SA2, but really was tricking. They're all liars. Ooh, and plenty more. I'm sure this is trifling snake. Yep. That's what DW mentioned. He was extremely cool with Chastity. Yep. Yep. I don't see the devil. Ooh. Yes. We clocking it, right? Clock it. I remember the phone calls to Auntie Tia. Who's Tia? Who is Tia? Who's Tia? Tristan also didn't fully tell his story either. Yeah. Why does PD does not acknowledge Junior? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. What's up, child of the Most High? Now let me look, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, because Tia Kim. Oh, when he was saying you called her. Okay, I got y'all, because I was confused. Yep, she did call when she was trolling and threatening her. Yeah, I remember now. Okay, because y'all, I was stuck. I'm like, who the fuck is Auntie Tia? Tia Kim. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. I'm looking. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm looking now before I let y'all go, because I did want to. Somebody said I don't think this guy is her cousin. I don't know, y'all. Like I said, all this is allegedly. Let's just look at this one, because it was a picture with Tessa and the guy, but this is the guy right here. Hold on. Let me show y'all, because I can't find that picture, but we got this picture. I think this is good enough with them side by side. Oh no, this is not the cousin either. I think this is the father of the cousin, but it says these are two different people. This was posted 5 months ago. Hold on. Now this is Tessa's ex-husband right here. Let me show y'all. Hold on, y'all. You see this? This is Tessa's ex-husband right here. I think he's deceased. And this is Eugene's first cousin. This is not the guy that's in the picture either. I think this is his father, but I'm not sure. But the person to the left is Tessa's ex-husband. I think his name is Tyrone, like Tyrone with a D on it. Yeah. So this is it, y'all. This is it. So I don't know what you guys want to do with this information. I just wanted to put it out there, you guys, because there is a possibility when you're dealing with snakes and promiscuous individuals that will sleep with the likes of quail, allegedly, that you can't put nothing past this person. Now, this has nothing to, I'm not saying anything about Ronnie, because in his own right, and like I said, I believe that Junior is Ronnie's. I mean, I'm just going down a rabbit hole with y'all, because possibilities, we don't know. Now, what I believe and what's possible and what's the truth is three different things. If you ask me, I do believe that Junior is Ronnie's son. But we have to remember who we're dealing with. And the same thing she did to Blueface, she could have very well did to Ronnie. Right? You said Tessa's husband was not the original person that was shown as Junior's daddy. It was the guy in the picture with Chastity. Inbox you that picture a while ago. Okay. Yeah, we know that that's not that person. Another runner-up. But we can rule out Tessa's husband because he passed away, yeah, before Junior was born. Yeah, yeah. But you guys see how they all have that look? Isn't that crazy? Tessa's husband been debunked. He passed away in like 2018, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, no, we're not saying that it's Tessa's husband, you guys. I was just showing you that the first person I just showed was not Tessa's husband. Yeah. What's up with them eyebrows though? They all just have a similar look. I'm not saying they're related, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Crazy work. I know. I believe that's Ronnie's son too. Yeah. All right, you guys, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. But before we do, I do want to show you this upcoming event that's coming up at 9 o'clock. In case you guys want to go ahead and join us. Hold on, let me bring that up for y'all. Let me go ahead and pull this up for y'all. Hold on. I'm going to pull up Instagram right quick. And I don't even know. I can't say nothing until I pull it up because my mind just went blank. And I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. So let me just pull it up. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's Jess West that's going live. I don't know, y'all. Just let me look up the flyer. Yeah, that guy was with Chastity. Yes. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to my profile. And I do want to thank everybody who was in the chat, everybody that joined this live, either in the comments or in the bushes. Shout out to my mods, my members, and anybody who's new that came to watch. Make sure you subscribe, okay? We are growing. We're almost at 12K. I think we may even be at 12K right now, okay? But our goal is 15K, you guys, all right? I hope to have 20K by the end of the year. We got 5 months left. I think we can do it. I really think we can do it, okay? I'm going to ramp up the lives and ramp up the videos. And I think we can do it. Hold on, y'all. Oh my God, it's not here. Oh, yes, it is. Here it is. Okay. Hold on, y'all. If you guys want to go ahead and join this, it's going to be 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's right now it's 7:57 here on the West Coast. So if you're at Pacific Standard Time, it's going to be at 9. If you're Central Time, it's going to be at 11. And if you are Eastern Time, it's going to be at 12 midnight. All right. So let me go ahead and put this up so you guys can see as well. And let's go ahead and read this together. Ooh, Baltimore has a history of inbreeding. Good Lord. Good God, they do. Somebody said that's Charles Barkley, baby. Oh, y'all are so crazy. Somebody said that Charles Barkley, baby. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Let me take this down because I don't even know why I'm sharing that. Hold on. Here it go with the double trouble. Hold on, y'all. Let me bring it up one more time. Here we go. And thank y'all for y'all patience. Thank you guys for hanging with me. Thank you everybody for their POV. I really, really appreciate that. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull this up. I don't know why it's doing this, but let's go. Let's see. All right. A little slight delay. Justice for Chrisean McCann, definitely. All right. Shout out to Sean Davy Way, since you mentioned him in the comments. Shout out to Great T News, who popped in and said hi. Thank you so much. Now, what the hell? Y'all, hold on. Because why does this keep doing this? Oh, it's called tacos and shawarma. Okay, hold on, y'all. Oh, maybe this is it. It's just plain. Oh, okay, it is. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. It's the whole video that goes with this. I just wanted to show you guys the flyer part. No wonder it was doing that. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right, so this is what's going on in almost an hour, a little over an hour from now, okay? If you guys see, it says the fight for justice continues, going live on TikTok, y'all. Mind you, it's not YouTube, it's on TikTok, okay? This is Just West Official and 5 others, so you guys can go to Just West Official's Instagram page to get all the deets and to get the link, which I'm pretty sure is there too as well. All of the information is here, as you guys see. Let me blow this up because I can't read. From L. Levy's page at Tacos and Shawarma. That's what it is, okay? At Tacos and Shawarma. You guys go to Just West Official's page and you guys can get everything. Remembering Ronnie Doe, his fight, his story, his legacy. It is tonight, August the 9th, Thursday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tune in live on at Taco and Shawarma. I don't know. I think I keep thinking I'm just like crucifying that name. So you guys make sure you make your way on over there. This isn't just a story, it's a movement. Okay. I can't read the rest of that. And we will be discussing all of that. Okay. Let me make it go down a little bit. Live tomorrow, which is tonight, 9 p.m. TikTok. If you guys go there, you guys will be able to push the link and it'll take you guys there, okay? They'll be discussing Ronnie Doe's fight for paternity, remembering his legacy, police questioning Chrisean Rock, timeline breakdowns, debunking the rumors, and why this case has gone viral worldwide, all right? So just wanted to give you guys a little plug, show a little love, and support my fellow content creators and any and everybody who is also on the, wanting justice for Ronnie. Yeah. So there you guys have it. Okay. Now, let me give a shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Thank you guys so much for showing up and showing out. Taisha, shout out to you. Child of the Most High. Shona. All right. I love that. What is that from that movie when I say you can kiss my Converse like showing up? Is that from, what movie is that from? I don't even remember, girl. I just be saying quotes from movies and stuff. It could be any decade. It could be the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, the 2000s. I'm just like that, y'all. Okay. Before my time, at my time, after my time. Like, I be quoting I Love Lucy. Okay. PR, shout out to you. Thank you so much for the love. The Last Dragon. Yep. You know what I was gonna say? I was thinking I'm gonna get you, sucker. Thank you. Yes, oh my God, The Last Dragon. Oh my God, that is so funny. Okay, anyways, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm just having a moment. Marlene, shout out to you. Yep, that's where I got there from. And your name is showing up. That's so crazy. Tanya Knight, thank you. You said Bad Boys. Oh, Bad Boys. But I used to love that show too. Child of the Most High, y'all taking me back. Sorry, Blown A, to disrespect you, babe. I love your platform. Girl, you ain't disrespect me. What you do? You ain't disrespect me. The Wide World of Boxing. Let me see. Selena, yes. Dubba. Shout out to you. Thank you, love. Allie, always a pleasure. Now, if I don't catch you on this one, I'll catch you guys on the next one, The Shepherd's Way. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. Peaches Willis, shout out to you. Let me see who else. Did I get everybody? Probably not. But I just like to make that effort, you guys. Okay, if I don't shout you out, I will definitely catch you on the next live. And it's not on purpose that I've skipped you. If I have skipped you, I don't know if I have or not. All right, you guys, I will see you guys on the next live, but I do want to take time out to, girl code in the building. How could I forget? I do want to take time out to say a special thanks for any and everybody who reached out and gave and gifted and really took that step further to really support this channel. I want to give you a special shout out. Shout out to Seneca Davis for the 440 jewels. Shout out to Girl Code for the super chat. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate you. Why is it not showing? Shout out to Marlene for the 440 jewels. Thank you, thank you, thank y'all. Shout out to Miss Heavenly Sent for the 2 jewels. I really appreciate you guys. All right. All right, that's all I got, you guys. I will see you guys on the next live video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn your notifications, you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Okay? Until next time, America.
Turned to a mess, and now I gave you the deuces, and I wish your ass the best. And if you try to come back, I'ma have to stand on you. I wanna win on you. I was always there for you, and you took that shit for granted. Now you lost me, and now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you. You wasn't real with me, and now I'm just reminiscing. I'm just staring at our pics. Now I thinking back, and now I realize you wasn't shit. My whole family told me you need to watch out for that little bitch. I didn't listen, and I was hating. I really went out to Cali just to upgrade you, but you took that shit for granted. Now you a stranger. I tried to come through and save you, but I can't save you. I need my paper. I'll see you later. When you walked in my life, that shit really turned to a mess. And now I gave you the deuces, and I wish your ass the best. And if you try to come back, I'ma have to stand on you. I wanna win on you. I was always there for you, and you took that shit for granted. Now you lost me, and now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you. You wasn't real with me. 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 You wasn't real with me.
I'ma take a bougie ass to Rodale and then let her pick up whatever she want. CC Gucci hippo, take her whatever she want. She pissed me off somehow, she still get whatever she want. Talking about her nails, I'm finna nail her ass at home. Hit it in the shower, made her tell me what she want. Like I'm singing Maze, I made her tell me what